Peace, y'all. Peace, peace, peace. Let me see if my live is coming up on the good old social media. How y'all doing today? Why I don't see my live yet? My life, my life. Where is my live at? Yeah, I don't see my live. Do y'all see my live? Y'all come up on here and comment and tell me if y'all see my live. I'm trying to make sure that all the works is working. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. Here we go. We see the live. We see the live. All right. Okay, y'all can hear me too. Good. Good, good, good. What is up, y'all? Peaceful day. Blissful Friday. Blissful Venus Day. Woo! Y'all, it's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. You know, like, you ever just thought that to yourself? Like, it's a whole lot of money in this bitch. Y'all, I feel like there's a lot of conversations about what wealthy is, and we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into it. And wealth means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. So these habits and rituals of the wealthy may not be your habits, but they can sure give you some insight of maybe some things that you can frame in your life to bring more wealth if that is what you're trying to do. Before we get started, I got some announcements, okay? First announcement is this. The energetic body contouring bundles, the bundle of 4, the price is going up in 2024. Okay? It was already discounted. It's still going to be discounted, but not as discounted, okay? If you want to lock it in at the $1,100 price, you can. It's a deposit of $100, and you can lock in as many four session bundles as you want. And then you just got to do a payment plan in 2024 or pay it off in full. Now, if you don't want to lock in your price, do not look at me sideways when I tell y'all that the bundles is $1,333, okay? Do not look at me crazy. I'm giving y'all the warning. I'm giving y'all the tea, okay? So the bundles are going up. The price is going up. But it's still less than buying them solo. So you can still buy it solo. The regular one session price is not changing. Okay? The next area of business is that I have a new business that's coming out. I'm going to do a really big announcement for it. Some of y'all may have already been seeing the tidbits going on around social media. I'm not making a big announcement yet, but the EBC is actually going to be under the new business very soon. So energetic body contouring will not be under Soul Drive when the new business comes out. So I'm just giving y'all the heads up that there will be some change in what y'all see. The next area of business is this. There will be bundles for the ancestral energy healing. And these bundles are going to come at a discounted rate. They're going to be available on the site by the end of this month. That is going to help so many people who have very intense or deep-rooted disease in their body, or they're just having a lot of issues that they need to deal with that require multiple sessions. I got y'all. Okay? That's something that y'all have been asking for. For the holiday season, if y'all celebrate holidays, y'all can get gift cards on souldriveglobal.com for your loved ones so that they can purchase their own sessions. You don't have to purchase it for them. That's already a tab available on the site. Okay? So now that we got that business out the way, let's talk about rituals of the wealthy. Number one, the wealthy, whatever you define wealthy as, it needs to come with an intention. It needs to come with intention and stay fire focused. And when I say fire focused, I mean passionately and intensely focused on what that is for you. Whatever wealth is of the heart. Okay, if you make a lot of money but you're not doing anything that's in your heart, you are not wealthy. You just rich. You just got a whole bunch of money. That's it. But if you are happy in doing what you do and you love what you do and you are passionate about what you do, there's a lot of wealth in that. There's also wealth in family. There's wealth in land. There's wealth in ancestral roots, knowing your roots, knowledge. Knowledge is power, y'all. So think about that. Think about how wealth is all encompassing in a lot of different areas. And it can be a lot of different things for a lot of different people. But the wealthy, or the people that we consider the wealthy, they are very focused on what their intention is. And they keep seeing it in their mind. They keep visualizing it. They keep speaking it into existence until it is physically seen. Because there is no other option to them but that outcome. If you do not believe in any other outcomes but that one outcome, I guarantee you it's going to happen. I guarantee, as long as it has something to do with you. You can't will your desired outcome on someone else. You can, but they have a say-so in their life as well. So you're just mixing energy at that point. But your life is in your hands. So if your intention is very focused, that is what shifts the trajectory of your everyday. And you will focus your everyday around that one intention. It will be very intense, very focused. Okay? My one intention of being wealthy is to be obedient to my spirit. That's my everyday mantra. I'm going to be obedient to my spirit because I know that's where my wealth is. I know that's where my wealth lies. Okay? So, that's number one. Number two is going to be to surround yourself with people. I know everybody says that, but it's true. It's kind of like when you got mold on one piece of fruit, the other pieces of fruit are exposed to the mold spores. And then before you know it, it's the same with mindsets. So if you hang around people who are closed-minded, a part of you is subconsciously being affected by closed-mindedness. So you need to be able to identify when someone's thought patterns are going against what your focus is, what your intention is. If it's going against what your values are for wealth, you need to get rid of this person from your space. And I'm not saying you have to do it in a harsh way. It's just, it is what it is. You can separate from people with love. And a lot of wealthy people do that because I guarantee you, if I would not have taken time away from family or time away from people that didn't mean me no good, I would not be a successful entrepreneur. That's just, a lot of people had ideas for me and they weren't mine, okay? And to also be around more successful people. Y'all may have noticed that this year I started hanging around social clubs and social groups that are of more status, more elite, because I started seeing myself as that. And when you start seeing yourself as something, you can't just be around people who are not embodying that. Okay? So that's number two. Your social groups matter and where your mindset is matter, as well as where your intention is. All of that is relevant. The next ritual of the wealthy is to make sure that your space is reflecting of that. So not only your people, but your space is reflecting of that. You might wonder, why do I feel the urge to clean when I'm feeling foggy? Or why do I feel the urge to redecorate when you're entering into a new season in your life? It's because you have to create the space in which you flow. Create the most optimal environment for your success. Okay? If you are not creating the environment, even if you can't create that environment at home, maybe every day you dedicate yourself to going to a coffee shop to work on something. Or maybe every day you go to the library and you rent out a room that's just your own personal room in there. Whatever it may be, put that in there. Put that in there. Another thing of the wealthy that I have literally watched with my own eyes and done myself is get dressed for the occasion, even if there is no occasion. Even if there is no occasion, get dressed for the occasion, because you never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you're going to see. You never know what you're going to talk about. You could be talking to your next investor right now, right? Like, you could be talking to your next business partner. You could be talking to the next person who's going to buy your products. You could be talking to the next person. I'm not saying you got to be dressed to the nines all the time, but what I'm saying is there's also something that happens in the mind when you feel good. And how do you feel good? You look good, right? If I think I'm looking good, I'm going to feel good. There's a smile that radiates from my face that naturally is magnetizing. And people they gravitate towards that. They're like, who is this person? I need to compliment them. I need to talk to them. Even when I'm looking my worst, people still come talk to me, because if I'm confident in myself, I don't care what I'm wearing. I'm still fine. But it's something about putting on this power suit, baby. It's something about it. It's something about the confidence when you just walk into a space and you're like, yeah, I'm that divine being. I'm that girl. I'm that guy, you know? So I don't know why that's friends only. Let me go change it to everybody. Let me see. Edit audience. Okay, it's public now. It's public now. Baby D, Shazara. Okay, so there are so many ways that you can enhance your look or enhance your the way you feel in order to create that. And if you know that waking up every day and looking at your phone does not make you feel good, you need to take that practice out of your everyday. Why? Because feeling good is the recipe. Okay, if you do not feel good, things around you are affected by that. They're impacted by that, because that's how strong your frequency is. That's how strong your vibration is. But when you feel good, aligned things that also feel good come into your peripheral. They come into your experience, because it's an extension of that energy. It's an extension of that frequency. So there's something very magical that happens whenever you look good and you feel good, or you just do things that make you feel good. If juicing first thing in the rising is what makes you feel good, then do that. Okay, I know it takes discipline, but it's either do you want to feel good or do you not? Okay, that's how I make it very simple in my mind. Do I want to feel good or do I not? The answer is always yes, I want to feel good. So that means that anything that is compromising me feeling good has to go. It is that simple. It's not hard. It's not complicated. It's not no ifs, ands, or buts. It's not no, well, no. If it interferes with me feeling good, it's got to go. It has to go. And that is the way my mind works with it. It's an on or off switch. And there's a lot of other wealthy people that think like this. I've seen it. I've watched it in the conferences. I've talked to other wealthy people who love their life and they do what they do, and they do not settle for less. They do not settle for less, and they do not compromise their well-being. Okay? That's just what it is. So, if you are having a hard time getting up and doing some work, or talking about what you do, or loving what you do, get dressed. Go get dressed. Go put your best shoes on. Go prepare yourself for success. Okay? These are some everyday simple rituals. And then I'll also put at the end of this that how you end your day is how you're going to start. So put that phone up. Set your intentions for your sleep. Clear out your energy from the day. Clear your mind. Get a good night's rest, or get some good rest whenever that may be. And envision yourself in your joy, and be in gratitude for the joy that you have experienced, the joy and the feel good that you have in your life, because you have not compromised. Okay, when you are in gratitude for that gratitude just pours in even more of that energy, that frequency. Again, it domino effects into everything else. So go ahead, set your intentions, cleanse your day, get a good night rest, or whenever you rest, and wake up and get dressed and feel good. Okay? Socialize with people who have the energy, the same type of energy, or even more of what you're embodying. there is no reason for you to say no to feeling good. And feeling good is a key for the wealthy. Feeling good is the key to the wealthy. If you're not feeling good, you need to find out why, and you need to eliminate that problem. You need to deal with it. Deal with it. Actually indulge in the conversation of why am I choosing things that don't feel good to me. That needs to be a very honest and serious conversation. Because the wealth comes when you are in your joy, when you're feeling good, when you're happy, when you are living out of your heart space. I'm not saying you're going to be happy all the time, but that's where that focus comes in. When you have a laser focus towards what you are creating, what you're doing, you have no other option but to succeed. Anything not in alignment with that focus is going to have to fall off. All right, so these are a few steps, very simple, very easy. They may be a little mentally challenging. They may require a little bit of discipline, but you got this. And again, on the announcements, the EBC bundle is going up. The price is going up. You can lock it in with the deposit before the end of the year and pay on it next year. There will be bundles for ancestral energy healing coming out before the end of this month. EBC will be under my new business coming up next year. When that change happens and takes place, y'all will know about it. And make sure that y'all are smiling today and giving yourselves lots of love and big hugs. Okay? I love y'all. The divine loves y'all. Go get dressed and feel good. I love y'all.